Hi everyone, Trideep here from Trideep Ghosh Tech. Welcome to another iOS update video. And yesterday Apple surprisingly released iOS 14.4 release candidate, or as it was called GM, or the Golden Master previously. Now this is supposed to be the final build of any iOS version before release to the public, unless Apple finds any major bug and pushes a second version of the Golden Master or a release candidate. The update build number is 18D52 as you can see, and the size of the update was around 4.02 GB on my iPhone SE 2020. These release candidate updates are usually large in size as it rewrites the complete OS on the device. This should vary according to different devices and present iOS versions as well. For example, the update size was 4.53 GB on my iPhone XR, and this device was on iOS 14.3 public release. Before the update, the available free space was 25.42 GB and the modem firmware version was 2.03.04 as you can see. And after the update, the available free space is now 32.66 GB and the modem firmware version is the same. So a lot of storage space gain, but no new modem firmware update, at least for the device I am testing. Now this update comes with quite a lot of fixes. First, smaller QR codes are now can be recognized by the iPhone camera. iPhones can always detect the normal QR, but now smaller QR will work as well. Next, in the Bluetooth menu, there is an option to classify Bluetooth device type in settings for correct identification of audio notification. Though this was present in iOS 14.4.2 as well, as I showed you, this must be improved here. So if you are facing audio issues on any of your connected Bluetooth devices, that must be fixed now. Notification for when the camera on your iPhone is unable to be verified as a new genuine Apple camera in iPhone 12, iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max. So basically it will be helpful for refurbished iPhone 12 as your device will notify you if the installed camera module is genuine or not. Apple did that for their batteries previously. This release also fixes some major issues as well. Image artifacts could appear in HDR photos taken in iPhone 12 Pro. If your iPhone 12 Pro camera detects a design or artifacts, that will be displayed much sharply now. Fitness widget may not display updated activity data. If you have an Apple Watch and you use the fitness widget, that may not be updated in real time previously, this update should fix that issue as well. Typing may be delayed and word suggestions may not appear in the keyboard, whether in the in-display keyboard or for an external Bluetooth keyboard. If you type something and there is a delay to display that typing in actual screen, that must be fixed now. Sometimes the keyboard may not come up in correct language in Message app, that is also fixed. If you use the CarPlay and audio stories from the News app does not resume after being paused for spoken directions or Siri, that should be gone now as well. Enabling switch control in accessibility may prevent phone calls from being answered from the lock screen sometime. This issue is also fixed now in this update. So these are the fixes and updates that Apple mentioned in the release note. Apart from that, there are several security updates as well which Apple never mentions about. Apart from this device, I am also testing the RC candidate in other older iPhones as well. This is the iPhone XR and everything is nice and smooth after the update, no issues whatsoever. As you can see, quite nice and smooth. And in iPhone SE first gen as well, everything is as usual, though the battery is not that great with any of iOS 14.4 betas so far in this device. Hope this is going to improve with the final release. With this, Apple also released iPadOS 14.4 release candidate as well, and I have updated my old iPad 6th generation with that. Surprisingly, the battery life on this device with iOS 14.4 beta was exceptionally well. Let's hope this will continue. The iPad OS update basically contains all the improvements I mentioned above. I was facing keyboard lagging issues and it has been fixed now. Everything is perfect with this update so far. The battery life of all the devices is okay so far. If I see any changes in battery life later, I will update it in the comment section below. Now let's check the Geekbench 5 score here. From my left to right, I have the iPad 6th Gen, the iPhone SE first generation, then the iPhone XR, lastly the iPhone SE 2020. You can see the results on your screen now. All the scores are at par with previous beta with some minor increase and decrease, but the multi-core score in this iPhone SE 2020 has increased by 200 points from the last beta. So iPhone SE 2020 users do expect some visible performance improvements here. Apart from that, Apple also released watchOS 7.3 release candidate, tvOS 14.4 release candidate as well. So if you are a beta tester of these devices, go ahead and update that. Now, should you update to iOS 14.4 release candidate? If you are a beta tester, yes, go ahead and update your device to this release candidate version. But if you are on the stable version, that is the iOS 14.3, just wait for a few days. But if you are tempted to update it right away, just don't do it on your main device. I never recommend installing the beta versions of any software to your main devices. Just use any other secondary device if you have and test the beta version on that device. We are expecting Apple to release the iOS 14.4 to the general public by early next week. So that's it for this update video, guys. Hope you have liked it. Do share with your friends and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.